We're gonna play Ace Attorney because we love it. I guess, I don't know. You guys seem fucking interested in it. I have no idea. Let's just play it. Yeah, just do it. Going guns blazing. Oh shit, you're right there. You were waiting this whole time. Hey. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick! I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here, you fucking dunce. What was that surreal show you were watching? You didn't know the Steel Samurai? Here it is. He's only the most powerful TV hero for young people. I'm not a young person, that's why I don't know. Like, how young? Like 7 years old? Or like 6? Okay, well, it's not too far off. What are you doing getting excited? Was this Pokemon? I'm only 17. I'm gonna leave this on a freeze frame just as I check some audio settings real quick. It's an appropriate place to do that, I feel. Alright. Are you still 17 years old? I've been gone for a really long time. Okay. 17! See? I'm a teen! Not like you, Nick. I'm probably like 25 years old. It's weird that I'm even in the same room as you, and it's just us watching cartoons. Don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. 24. I'm getting good with these ages. It's 24. I could have been Phoenix Wright by now. How cool would that have been? Also, I have a very large amount of alcohol, so we're prepared to go at this for a while. Watch with me. He's really cool, and it's really popular. No. You fucking loser. Alright. When they asked grade school kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was #1. Why do you know the statistics of elementary school students? I really worry about kids these days. Oh shit, it's still 2005, isn't it? The kids are not doomed yet. Gramps. Well, Steel Samurai's over. I guess it's time to close up the office. It's daytime. Wish we had some clients. The Steel Samurai is gonna be our client. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time. Well, is there going to be a case that just works its way up to the Supreme Court that I'm a part of, and the entire legal system gets changed just based on me not wanting to go to jail? I think that's going to happen eventually. I'm gonna, there's going to be a new amendment from me just proposing to not be victim to all this bullshit. Anyway, no one paid attention to the Wright & Co. law office. Am I going to pay the rent this month? I guess I'll have to not be a lawyer anymore and be a fucking car wash operator. I don't know. You'll have to act in the Steel Samurai. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. Is that our cue to get a knock on the door? No. I thought that would have been amazing if I called that exactly, but it was not that. Okay. Who's calling me? Is that me? Is it Mia? Maya? Mia? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya, what? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai got arrested. Okay. The guy on the show? Yes. They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Okay. This is a TV show. That's what he's supposed to do. Yeah, on TV. On TV. No, I mean he actually did it in real. He killed an actual villain. He's a vigilante. He's lost in the fictional world and he's applying it to reality and he's going to jail for it. Shoot. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Come to the office, quick, please, Nick. Beep. Well, how could I say no to that? Steel Samurai. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested today, or yesterday. That's that word. Powers played, well, I don't think he still plays anymore after this, but he played the lead role in the popular kids show, The Steel Samurai Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer. He was the villain known as the Evil Magistrate. He killed the actor? His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The Samurai Spear. Oh. Oh god, wait, this might be cool. Maya's upset about it. This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. The Steel Samurai is over. The world is over. It's the Steel Samurai. I got my phone number. Wright and Co. Law Office. Do we wire all of our calls to your bright pink cell phone? Nick, it's the Steel Samurai. He got my number. We'll be right there. You gotta defend the Steel Samurai. Well, don't defend this guy right away. If he actually did kill someone, let's approach this sensibly. You should just blindly assume he didn't. That's what I thought about Bill Cosby. I saw Bill Cosby do stand-up in fucking Newport, Rhode Island. And it was before any accusation. I was watching him. I was like, you know, this guy kind of gets it. He seems like an okay dude. And then a week later, you know the story. They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. Alright, I decided this will be our first case. Aren't you? You're just the secretary, aren't you? We gotta talk about that. We need to address this. What do we do about this? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to... Actually... We haven't had a single job, have we? If we haven't had a job since then... Oh, that's not what you do. Okay. Well, yeah, let's just... Yeah, let's go. He's in the detention center. That card... A month later, don't move for no one. Well... I don't have anything to present you. Did you see my lawyer badge? I know you've been working with me for a long time. What about this? You like showing that off, don't you, Nick? My poor ego. You have... I guess I've shown it to you before. It still amazes me that I have this and I'm still an attorney. That's all. Well, let's pay him a visit. Is that a real human? I think it's just a humanoid, like, growth out of the wall coming out. Is this him? This is the samurai? What? This is the samurai. He don't look nothing like a samurai. He looks like a barroom brawler. It's him. That's Will Powers. He's a werewolf. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. What? What are you talking? You were just gonna defend this guy. What are you saying? Yes. Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. So you've totally 180'd already. Can we have some consistency in terms of just sticking to a client, please? Is he wearing a doily? What the fuck was that? I saw some frilly little bib coming out of his shirt. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed. Oh, is this him without the suit on? This is the real me. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with that mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. Okay. It's the kids, you know? I don't want to wreck their dreams. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Well, why did you kill someone outside of the show? Can we talk about that? We have a conversation. Nick, what? He's a good... Okay, well, come on. Stick to one opinion, please. We're lawyers. He didn't do it. I'm not gonna even talk to her anymore. It's just gonna be you and me now, Mr. Powers. Who looks suspiciously like another Powers I know, just from the neck down. Yeah, let's have a conversation. What the fuck happened? Start by going over what happened. Okay. It was only yesterday, and it was only yesterday. The case had come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. The rehearsal was scheduled for 5. 5 came around, staff gathered at the studio. The magistrate was... he was just dead? Oh god, he got punctured. Jesus. Jack Hammer died. He got skewered by this, like, through the heart and probably killed instantly. Pushed his whole heart out of his back. Alright, well... it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses. Talk about that. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. How could you say so? I'm his attorney now. He has to go over everything with me. It's not to offend you. I don't watch your TV show. I'll get you out of prison, but like, bear with me here. He's out of touch with the world. This is hitting way too fucking close to home already. I hear this on a daily fucking basis. I am a shut-in. It's alright. Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo-Old Tokyo. Is your, like, do we have to worry about, like, any... Is the studio... Do they have any say in this case? Or, like, is it just you now? I don't really... He never defeats the magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. Well, he's dead. The actor's dead. Okay. Neo Tokyo. What do you know? Where were you on the day of the murder? The morning I came to the studio. They were training? We worked through some of the action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was at 5, but I was tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in the dressing room. When I woke up, it was after, and I was late for the rehearsal. And he died. I hurried to the studio, found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot. Well, Dick Gumshoe was probably behind it then, so... I've dealt with him before, he's a dick. In both name and connotation. So, he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder. Some action hero. Well, he's an actor, you fool! What do the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. I'm a detective again. I don't have to... Well, I can't leave it up to Dick Gumshoe. Whatever. He's gonna ask for an autograph. Yeah, if Dick Gumshoe is not there yet, we should just make a beeline for that place. How's the guard looking today? This guard monitors the visitor's room. He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Do they give him a little description every time? That's funny. He never moves, but they have a lore-based reason as to why he never moves. That's really clever, I like that. Smile for the camera. Will Powers won't be doing that anymore, I'll never be on camera again unless they record the trial. Okay. So here's the film studio. Wow, this is where they make the Steel Samurai. Awesome, aren't you excited? You don't have to be here with me, I think you're just here because you like it. Oh, security guard. Old bag? Okay, old bag. You want in, you gotta go through me. You gotta go through old bag. Sorry. We're lawyers. Well, one of us is, yeah. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out. This is... She can do that. Like, I can't go in there unless I'm invited in. I'm not a member of the police. I have no... Sightseers, tourists. If there was a good detective in the world who could, like, supply me with sufficient evidence that I wouldn't have to take on this role, but I do, because that doesn't exist in this world. You heard about the incident and you came to snoop around. Youths today, something horrible happened and you can't... I like this person already. I'm not... She's just going on. I can't even read it. Nick. Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Good answer. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. We have a conversation. I mean no disrespect. Here. So, what do you do here at the studio? I couldn't tell by your uniform. What is it you do? We make the children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star. Only little... What? Were you an actor? Wow. Oh, you're an... I understand that. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago... No, that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. Hammer. The victim, dummy. Yeah, you pay attention. Evil magistrate. He was reduced to playing villains. Do you know he's dead? You have to know he's dead. Yeah. What kind of person was he? If only you knew. He will live on in the hearts of many as an action. Oh, there he is. He's from Fist of the North Star. He was dynamite. He was the Dynamite Samurai. A lot of samurai shows go on here. There was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break. He was always the villain. They were paying him peanuts. So he's just down on a luck. He's down on his luck actor. That's what I want to say. What do you know about Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it. Believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. By the way, I thought the Steel Samurai would be his big chance. But Alright. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. You have, like, security footage of who was in there? Why are you suspicious of him? I was standing right here yesterday. I was here, and they found the body. Studio where the murder took place to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Well, could you go with us to go inside? Is that okay? Only one person went in here when the murder took place, and that person was Mr. Powers. But he would have already been in there. What? I don't. Okay. He was the only one that walked by. He's the killer. You can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? Nothing to be seen here. We belong. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. Show me a letter of request. Maybe I'll just let you in. We already got a letter. Okay. No, she's doing her fucking job. I'm not mad about this. Well, how about I show you that I'm a lawyer? You can have that. You can be the lawyer if you just let us in. You giving that to me? Yes. No, I'm not. Shit. Okay. Well, let's examine. Let's see if she's got a bad email we could take for evidence. Security cameras. What if... Imagine we could get on that and just see the killer. Holy shit. Okay, well, moving away from that. Okay. Anyway. So I guess we gotta talk to this guy again, sure. Hello, how is the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? Well, one of them does. Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay, well, we gotta talk about your alibi. You aren't hiding anything from me, are you? No, I'd never do that. Earlier you said you were sleeping in the dressing room after lunch, like a baby, but the security lady said she saw you that day. She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime. It's not possible. I really don't know. Did he sleep kill the victim? If you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business and I need every advantage I can get. I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me. I mean, it's hard to mistake you for anyone else, but sure. I mean, your orange track jacket is sufficient enough to call that out. So we need a letter. She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking. Well, take off that mask. She sucked up to all the bigwigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. She's got some nerve. Do you think you could write a letter formally requesting my representation? That would be so perfect. Thank you. I don't even think I'd need that. She could still... I don't think I could... I have to take this up with, like, the higher-ups. I don't think she could even... Oh, we'll see where this gets me. Alright, well, I got this for you. Actually, it's an item in my inventory, so here. Yeah, you can have that. You gotta listen now, apparently. Have a look. It's a letter of request. So, I recognize the bold, childish squall. Here you go. To think you would entrust his fate to youths. Such unreliable appearance. You don't have to be mean to us. I've been somewhat respectful. Anyway, you may pass. Do you know your name is Old Bag? I don't think you do. At age 19, your name was still Old Bag, unless you had it changed. No going to the right. That's an employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. A good detective. Oh, we gotta fuck up the detective. Hey, Nick. Huh? There were maps in the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents a piece. For a map? Sure. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents. We just pay her. I have it now. Okay. So we can check it. We're at the gate. Are we? There's no "you are here." Oh, we're at the main gate. I see. Okay. I get you. Well, let's proceed. Studio 1. This is a zoo? Oh, fucking this guy. Okay. That murder from the other day? What are you talking about? It's that confused detective, exactly. Hey pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset and it's your fault. Prosecutor Edgeworth is a fucking criminal! Holy shit. I saw him snipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. Why does anyone like that guy? He's a dick. And he hated you. He tried to get you, like, demoted, didn't he? Why do you like him? You're dumb. So? Hey. If he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work. Thank you. Holy shit. Why couldn't I say that to him? He can't even reply to that. He knows it's true. Detective, I think you hurt his feelings. Going for the kill now. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. How is he a detective? You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I accept your apology. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case. Well, how about you just resign? How about if you know you're wrong, you can just... You just not put people to harm, you know? I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? What do you think? Well, we're on this case too, pal. I guess, we're just we're cops, we're detectives, we're prosecutors, we're keep going. Hey, you can't go around saying pal like that. Is it trademark that? I'll help you with your, like, copyright laws if you want. That's my endearing character trait. He's self-aware. Shit, we're done for. He says he's a character. I'd say he's a character, alright. Have these two ever interacted? I don't know. What do you have to say? How's the investigation going, Chief? How's your investigation going? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that. Why not? I don't get it. Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions. Oh yeah, you can trick him into just giving you evidence. That's true. Okay. Mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version. Yeah, no forged shit this time. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Yeah, thanks. This is the... Okay. Pierced through the chest by a spear. He died October 15th at 2:30 p.m. Oh. So they found the body, what, 2 hours, 30 minutes later? Alright. Why'd you arrest Mr. Powers? Murder took place in the other studio. He entered. There's no one else in there. Who could have been hiding? How else could they have gotten in? Did you do any detective work, or did you just know that there were 2 people in there, so one of them must have killed the other? Person was Will Powers. No one else. If you think I'm lying, ask security. If that's true. Well, how about they just do detective work and see if there was another way in? I don't know. What do you know about the security lady? A sweet old lady, what a charmer. Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. Oh, we should sway Gumshoe to get the woman to let us into restricted areas. That would be great. What did you say? I'm sorry, I missed that. Whatever. I'll see it on the other one. Decisive evidence. What kind of evidence? Well, it's a photo. Photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. I checked the audio, sorry. What? Who took that? But there's photo evidence of it? Is the camera up top the gate? Yeah. Well, did he have the spear with him? Was the spear in the studio? How could we have seen it? Someone walks by the camera, takes a picture automatically. Oh no! Nick! He has evidence, we're finished. This is probably not even suspicious. This is all speculation. There's no proof yet. Someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. Oh. Ho 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 ho. I mean, the detective's got his work cut out for him, sure. Anyway. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues. Oh, you just got clearance to go anywhere. Glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Well, I think we're... Can I have, like, that in writing? Can you make me a cop? Make me your deputy, and then I can really go anywhere. Examine that camera. There's a camera here I wasn't just informed about. That's the security camera I just fucking talked to you about. All I have to do is walk by... Oh wait, all I have to do is look at the data, and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. That might be important. ST1307. Be the camera ID number. I'll remember that, I'm sure. What was that guy? Studio mascot. It's a monkey of some kind. Don't really look like one, friend. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's only a sign. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. I took that tree down with it too. Oh, there's a tree? A tree fell on the mascot. Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that way's kind of dangerous. You should stay out. Why is it dangerous? Because there's just trees? That's where Studio 2 used to be. They don't use it now. Is it haunted? Well, we're instantly going there. Make a beeline for that studio. Gotta move. Studio... Oh. I wanna go. How do I wanna go down there. Go sit on the bench. I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but us detectives get tired of standing around, too. I guess we gotta go into Studio 1. I don't know. I like him when he's sad. Alright. If I examine Studio 1, can I get into it? Alright. Then it's just to Studio 1. Where they found the body. Let's go. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a key card to get in. Card key. Anyway, it makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. It must be easy to get in here. Well, let's go to get a key card. The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. All cops like their donuts. You're a lawyer, you shouldn't say things like that. Well, you're not a lawyer, you can say whatever you want. I shouldn't get down on you. They're soft enough, she doesn't need teeth to chew them. We're just being mean. We're friendly. Hey, you. Aren't you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? You have to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. We gotta talk, you and I. I need to know about the photographic evidence. Why didn't you tell me about the security photo? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Just to the left from here is the gate with the camera. It's my job to check the photos every day. Automatic camera. The camera. Here it is again. It's automatic. You can tell when someone walks through like a laser wire thing, or just a motion detecting thing. Snaps photo. It records the time when the picture is taken. But I don't bother myself with those details, then it's not sufficient evidence because you didn't read the time on it. I just view all the photos on the computer, and I check them every day before I go home. Well, I guess we gotta... Did you not have the autopsy report? Look at that. Shit. I'm gonna look on your computer again, I hope you don't mind. You didn't like that. Alright. Can I go to the outside Studio 1 employee area? Yeah, let's go right in. Good. October, the employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Look, there's Powers. My film student is gonna fucking come out! My could-have-been lawyerisms have come out, and now my film practices are gonna make their appearance. Shit, this is the perfect game for me. It's filling every one of my qualifications. Obviously, I'm an expert at everything going on here, so you should only be watching my Let's Play of this. And it is a Let's Play, I'll have you know. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. I'll tell you about the cameras, I'll tell you about Fucking rule of thirds, I don't know. Whatever you want to know. What does that say? Let's examine it. There's a sign by the door of the dressing room, but we can't read the language. It must be neat to have to be the star and have your own room like this. Can we maybe go inside? Is it locked? The door it's not locked. Oh, go in. Let's take a look inside. Find something like a souvenir. We're not gonna steal. We don't need a spear. We don't need... You want to find the murder weapon? Okay, well, what are they selling? Cola, candy, chips and gum. Get some potato chips. You need it. It's so normal. I was expecting something cool. Theme snacks or something. Popcorn. Samurai soda! Nick, try this. I want to... No, drink it. You're a loser. Alright, go in the dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. I remember from the cutaway. This is the dressing room. This is where he was sleeping. It's probably right on that couch because there's a blanket on it. He claims he was sleeping here. Well, maybe there's evidence he was in here. Maybe he left some forensic whatever. I don't know. There's a picture of him near the crime scene. He's telling the truth for his sake. I'm assuming he slept here. He was sleeping. And, it was like his tea. A bunch of snacks on the table. I must give them to the employees. Some tea and some cookies. I'm hungry. You just had a burger, and we just passed a vending machine, and you refused to get me a soda. I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Not enough for my liking. This must be Powers' bag. I bet there's something good in there. Don't open that. No, open that. We can do whatever we want. A key card. It's Powers. It's a Studio One. Well, can we identify it from the key card if it's been used to go into the murder room? I don't know. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Let's look in for more shit. Maybe there's money in there. We need that. I wonder what else is in this bag. My partner, a thief in training. Oh yeah, she's assisting a lawyer, isn't she? A vast array of cosmetics here. This is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No, I'm not touching anything in here. Cops have not even been in this room yet, I bet. I kind of like samurai movies. That's a specific genre, but okay. I could list a few of you. What was that Tetsuoko one? That black and white one where he's dodging all the arrows in front of the door? I don't know what it's called. It's got a Japanese title. Or maybe it doesn't. I don't know. You guys want to talk about samurai movies? There's a lot of them from like the 40s and the 50s. I think there was one where this... No. Lawyer night. Don't be a film student. Okay, but no, there's one where he's got a big sword and... No. Okay, so the last scene, he's like fighting in a village. Maybe someone knows what this movie's called. I can't remember the title of it just yet, but he actually... It's just very well choreographed. And he was in real danger because the real arrows were getting shot at him. This is the new title. A film student tries to be a lawyer because he blew it back in the past. Fuck. Okay. Well, what do we need the key card for? Is there anything here? I'm gonna nab that soda actually. The remains of yesterday's lunch. They were too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak. T-bone steak? That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger. I have a second stomach for just steaks. You have a lot of stomachs. You're up to 3 now. Anything else cool? The window. Window. The glass is frosted. Why? What was he doing in there? Is it cold out? That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Let's go. You know a lot about the industry. What else would they keep in a film studio? They don't keep fucking dolphins in there. What are you talking about? Alright, well I don't think I can examine much else here. I'm not really certain, did I miss a thing? Maybe I did. It seems like I can't move everywhere. It seems like... Let's just look through everything. Regular suits, and his costumes, his own clothes. Does he live here? Wait. No, he can't live here. He made fun of her clothes again. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Kind of dusty. Hmm. They always have mirrors in dressing rooms. See, my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. You didn't change it. That's too bad. Get ridiculed less if you did. I really don't... It seems like there's something I'm missing. I can't go everywhere I want to go. But I guess we'll proceed. Can I go somewhere else now? So I go here, right? Don't talk to me. Fuck. What do you know? Shit. Here. I found this. Hey, detective. Take a look at this. What's that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it. Why? I thought he's on our side now. I just want to show it off. Oh, maybe he would. I don't know what his allegiance is yet. Let's go to Studio Gate. What do you know about it? Alright, here. Could you tell me about this? Isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it. The scene of the murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking it. Hand it over. Wait, no, that's mine. Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects. Well, we could go with... That's... You're not hired to do that. Well, you just have to wait. They must have moved... Is the body still in there? How long ago? This is the next day, isn't it? Shit. Down the gate. Main entrance. The big scene is there. Ugh. It seems like I'm not doing enough. Should I go back to the detention center? He died. They have him in for questioning. Look, pal. That camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. I took a picture of him. I have to ask him about that photograph. It was just a cutaway. Try again later. Alright, still there. I moved. Guard monitors the room. He must get pretty bored. But he makes funny faces at that camera. Does that camera take a picture? What's the serial code on that? See the guard's funny face. Picked up... Fuck. Let's go home. I give up. What's going on, Nick? Power said he was sleeping in his dressing room, but now there's a photo of him going to the studio? Don't look at me, how should I know? You and I should talk about this. What do you think about that proof? Only one person went to the scene of the crime. It was a photograph. It makes sense that the person is the killer then, but what do we do? Maybe there's something else. Maybe there's someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers, that's what I've been saying. There must be another way in. Take a look. Maybe a security lady missed someone. That's for sure. Any clues will be in the studio. I guess we're going back to the studio. Alright, you and I've talked to you about everything though, haven't I? Why are you suspicious? The guard station, no matter where you go here, you must pass by my station. Hammer went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened at 2:30. The only one I've seen was Powers. The security camera got him. And that's... Maybe it was you? Like, she's the killer? Don't you fucking dare accuse her of anything. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. You can't just do that to people. You can't just accuse people of a crime in this world. They'll be guilty of it and go to jail forever. That's a dangerous thing. He was a popular actor. He was the biggest star. Maybe she did. Actually, that would make sense. She would have motive to kill him. Shit. She wanted him to get the fame he never had in the past, so she killed him. That's actual motive. She might have actually been the killer. Shit. Alright. It's a disgrace. Hammer took it pretty hard. Who can blame him? Well. I fucking have no idea what to tell you. What would Dick know about this? I want to go to the other studio. They won't let me in. Oh wait, can I... Wait, examine the studio now. I have a key card. The entrance to the studio. Okay, let's go in. Check it out. I wonder if the card key will work. It worked. Go in. Way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Get in there, baby. Good. October 16th. Studio 1. What is it? He's dead. You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you the shivers? That white tape is so real. You've seen your sister die in front of you before. You shouldn't freak out over this anymore. He died here. And the Steel Samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Yeah, let's get a closer look at that right away. That's where he was killed. His body was still found. That's a weird way to die. There was not really any room for a thrust of a spear. There's cameras and shit behind him. There's a wall further back. Well, I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny. I expect a spear stabbing wound would leave at least a few bloodstains. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. If only we could examine the costume, but we can't do that. Wow, look at the camera. You've gotten over it real fast. It cost a ton. Don't touch it. That's not a camera, that's a light. It's heavier than I thought. Hey, you! No touching that. The killer! Sorry, my partner is kind of stupid. No, I don't know. Who are you? The killer? Penny, I'm assistant. I help with the props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Who could that be? It's Will Powers. I get it. Yeah, she's a little slow, you'll have to excuse. So, do what you can. He never hurt a fly, he has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave it to us. Yeah, let's have a conversation. Where were you? Tell me anything about the day of the murder. I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day. Yeah, the studio isn't doing so well. And yesterday was the only rehearsal for our action. Whatever. I see. Let's have a flashback. In the morning, we went through the action sequences. Oh, the guard's in the back! She was there. I think she killed him. Fuck. I think Phoenix was correct. But it shouldn't be a detective game. Wait, did the spear break? The spearhead is coming off in that picture. There's a broken spear. The employee area... Is that true? I think I might have found that out too soon. While they were eating... After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammers went to Studio 1, and I saw him go into the dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that. Well, tell me about Will Powers. It was in the dressing room. I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private, you know. What kind of girl do you think I am? I'm sure you're a fine girl. Are you 17? I don't... Anyway. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came out of the studio, then he has to be the killer. No, he's not. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Well, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about, a clue, a lead. Well, I don't know about that, but the other day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. Are you a spirit medium too? Several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was action scene run-throughs. I was the only assistant. Was there a director? Was there any staff or any operators of any equipment? Feeling it was someone from outside. If someone had come in here, would that security lady, would she have noticed him? You're right. Sorry, I didn't have any better information. Maybe he was in disguise. Wait, was Will Powers in the mask? Oh shit, the guy might have just worn the mask and disguised himself as the Steel Samurai and gotten in. That's probably what happened. They just assumed it was Will Powers. Fuck. Okay, I see what's happening. You sense that someone other than the regular film crew was... This whole game is just me speculating what happens, and then that turns out to actually be what happens. That was the last case. Alright. It doesn't cut it in a witness testimony, though. Nick, what about that security lady? You must have seen them. Well, I guess we talk about that. I don't know. You want to see the autopsy report? Thanks for the help. Any thoughts about this? Sorry, I don't really want to think about that too much. That's fair. What else can we see? The book? Look! That's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of them. Take a look. One of those black and white boards they clip to start the slate? A megaphone! It's a real-life megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. She's into film. We gotta fire her right away or get her help. Alright, talk to that security guard. Yeah, we gotta talk. What? You're still here? Well, yeah, we're on the job now. You look as though you've seen a ghost. We gotta talk. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, and the time of death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go into the studio? Here as can be. We have a witness who thinks you're so bad at fucking phrasing this. Yeah, you're gonna convict someone based on a thought? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching this whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Alright, you better tell me and make it quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do here. Can you just show me the photograph? She's not even a full-time employee. Oh, it's warping again. Warp drive initiated. Grrr. Did she run off? She left. Well, Nick, this is our chance. Yeah, nab that fucking photo off the computer right away. She just ran out of, like, hatred, I guess. I don't know. There's security cameras. Yeah, get it. Maybe we can see that photo of Powers. Yeah. Should I try the computer? Yeah. No, don't. Go home. Call it a day. Yes, try it. Give it a try. You know how this thing works? Just open the file with the image. I need the date of the murder. It looks like the camera that turned on at 1 PM that day. That was when the security lady arrived, guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. This one, thank you. There! Entered. I wonder if I had chosen a different one, it would have shown me a funnier image. Maybe. Printed the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Yeah, he was in the mask. Yeah, like, that's any fucking real evidence. How is this a picture of Will Powers? He always wears this suit, but it's not even... You can't make out any details of his face. He shouldn't have just been arrested. Clearly thought it was him. I'd imagine the detective was very happy with this photo evidence. Something's printed on the back? October 2 PM, photo 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day. That's the only one on the computer. Was it deleted? Check the recycle bin. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Well, we're going to, yeah. We'll put the security lady... I mean, in a real-world setting, this would already be enough to exonerate the dude from any accusation, but it's not the real world. It's the fake world, where we gotta have the real culprit go to the fucking trial and have a mental breakdown, and then we accuse him, and then he's the new culprit. Okay. You're craftier than I give you credit for. You could be the next evil magistrate, and then you'd have to kill me. I'd have to be the villain. Relax, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I guess. I don't know. Can we talk to him about this? Is he out of questioning? What if we have some real idea who the killer was? Maybe it really was the security lady. Probably not. To be continued. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. I hope you liked it. Oh. Save your progress. Yes, please. October of the 18th. Edgeworth again? Fucking this guy. Shit. Oh, I don't want to fight this dude anymore in court. Shit. Edgeworth is the biggest fucking bitch. The prosecution's ready. Defense is ready. Very well. Edgeworth, please get your pants down so I can give you a blowjob. The prosecution will show the court that... Doesn't matter. Jack Hammer died. Will Powers killed him. There's evidence that doesn't mean anything, but he'll probably still go to jail. I would like to move on to some testimony. I guess I don't get an opening statement anymore. This judge hates me. I'm already getting mad again. Mr. Edgeworth, this is the only point in the game where being a lawyer or having any knowledge of that actually comes into play and matters, and it's not mattering at all. Very well. So Detective Gumshoe's coming back. You know him, you love him. His shoes are still gummed. He looks traumatized for some reason. Could you briefly describe to the court what went down? I'll explain with the guide map here. So to understand the case, here's the layout of the studio. Here's the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scene during the morning here. And then the main gate's there. That's where the old broad lurks. Okay. That's security gate. There's the gate, and then there's the studio, and there's Studio 1. We haven't even been in Studio 2. We should probably search the whole premises. That would only be smart, but we're not smart. We're just ignoring Studio 2. On the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. What do you mean here, in Studio 1? Jack Hammer, there's Will Powers, and there's a young woman. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. The victim walked on over to Studio 1. And then, right after that, security lady got to the guard station. But we saw her in the flashback photos. Jump ahead later to 5. Production staff came to the studio to perform a rehearsal. The rehearsal was cancelled, and they saw him and he died. I think the spearhead came off and it was repurposed to the shaft of the spear, because it looks like it's tied in there. I saw it in another image. Samurai spear was lodged in the chest. Can we see the murder weapon or the victim or anything? I need to know. I'm a lawyer. Edgeworth has deprived me of having any advantage because he's a dick. Should I listen to the whole thing again? Listen, what, just his description again? No. I think I could probably remember that. The murder weapon was a spear. How medieval. Spear is found stuck in the chest of the victim. It didn't even leave his chest. The case is quite simple, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see? Understood. It's called a security officer to the stand. I don't even get to cross-examine? Okay, cool. This trial would just consist of direct examinations, apparently, and I don't get to even open my mouth to say anything. Neat. Glad I could be a good defense attorney. I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered. Of what? Your name just... What? No one says their name to Edgeworth. Oh dearie, no need. Just call me Grandma. Do you not want to be called Old Bag? Do you not have a... Is that not your real name? I don't think that's your real name anymore. Your name. Say it. Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names. I've noticed too. Wendy Old Bag. It really is Old Bag? That's dreadful. Grandma, when I was younger, it was an old bag, but it's just the children would make fun of me because it's an old bag. Believe it or not, this is because the captain of the chess club was junior high school. He called me an old bag, and I just cried because he objected to his own fucking... Oh my god. I object. He objected to his own direct examination. It's his witness, okay? Objection sustained. Yeah, you needed to do that. Good job, Edgeworth. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand. Did you not prep this person at all? I was just getting to the good part. Perhaps you can get to the testimony. Shit. The witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder. Yes, say, I was. Just yes backwards at the end of that word. To get to the station... To get to the scene of the murder, someone will have to go past you. You know your stuff. You may begin your testimony. She sure is one hell of an old bag. She comes from a long line of old bags. That's really mean that they named her that. On the day of the murder, I arrived. Poor old Hammer, and the rest had been doing a run through. I had some errands to run, and I was back at 1 in the main gate. I was there until 5, and the murder happened at 2. A certain man walked right by me. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading towards the studio. I'm guessing I just used the photo. Let's begin the cross-examination. This one I'm allowed to do. Cool. I guess I just used the photo on that last part, right? That's gotta be it. Because how could you just assume that's him? Yeah, alright. Well, I have evidence. I got the photo. I know you're gonna hate me for this, but... Yeah. Alright, well, yeah. Now, here's the actual photo you saw. Let me get the straight old bag. Or, sorry, Miss Old Bag. Mrs. Old Bag. Miss Old Bag. I don't think you'd be a Mrs. until this case is over. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers. But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? Just a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. Yeah, here you go. I better get it back. What is this exactly? Other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers. No, they can't. You did you not go over any of this? Edgeworth is ruining his own case. Edgeworth is Okay, well, I like this Edgeworth. Well, I mean, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai, but anyone can just wear his fucking outfit. That doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Are you dumb? I know that. I wasn't born yesterday. You don't seem like you do. No one in this court is accusing you of that, and certainly we don't believe it. He's having trouble calling her old bag, apparently. I mean, would anyone be comfortable doing that? You don't have proof that this person is Mr. Powers. Of course I have proof. What is it? How do you know? Edgeworth doesn't even know what his case is. The prosecution would like to ask the old witness to just explain it. Is she the prosecuting lawyer? I don't know. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed. Anyway, I showed you that photo, and I showed it to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good evidence. He didn't even give it a second look. Edgeworth has no idea what he's doing. He went into this blind. But I did too, in his defense, I guess. Old Windbag has left Edgeworth speechless. I like this. This is a good case. See about your proof. Well, yeah, let's see it. Man on the photo. So, I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. The morning during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of those props. Was the prop just the spear? I thought I saw that, yeah. He sprained his ankle pretty badly. Now look at the picture. You can see he's dragging his leg, clear as day. Wait, what? How would you know that? So someone could just be mimicking his broken leg, and it could have been one of the people that was present that day, which you are part of this group of people. You're kind of dooming yourself here, but we'll see. He sprained his ankle. Very well. You gotta be hiding something. Okay, yeah, I already know what to say. Was that very prop the spear, perhaps? I never say anything I don't mean. There's an action scene. I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. Perhaps it was the murder weapon. He broke a prop. Yeah, it was his own spear. The murder weapon, he broke it. I was there with my duct tape to fix it. It strikes me as a significant detail. Better write this in. Murder weapon, and it was broken. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty badly. Let's check out our evidence. The murder weapon, the shaft broke. Is the shaft broken in this picture? Let's see. Yeah, so, yeah. Hang on. 2 p.m. he walked by. Do we know he sprained his ankle? Hang on. You see he's dragging his leg. Clear as day. That's how I knew it with Powers. Alright. There's something I can connect here. I know it. I saw him trip and fall. Can I press for that? Were you present? You said you weren't there. Yes, and I think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh. Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it feel better. You helped make it feel better. I kissed it where it hurt. Let's skip over that. No, let's write that into the, I hope the court stenographer gets that down. Where's the assistant? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. May continue your testimony. Broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Sprained his ankle. I saw him fall the morning during the run-through. Can we get the time on that? Just to clarify, because I have no information on any of this. There's Powers, he's the Steel Samurai, Mr. Hammer, and me. What exactly were you doing? Observing. So you weren't at the gate doing your job? You didn't see the run-through. Aren't you the security guard? Why did you leave your station? He broke one of the props. Well, pierced through the chest by a spear at 2:30. Card key. Alright, I mean, sure. He sprained his ankle pretty badly. Wait. I think we've heard enough. Was that it? Wait. Haven't we, Your Honor? No. Let's just make him the killer. There's one more thing that bothers me. Oh, is the judge having a conscience? What? Where's the Steel Samurai costume? Was it never found? Edgeworth doesn't know. I'm sure nobody knows. We couldn't find it. We're looking, though. It's not important. That's completely important, but sure, go on. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, and it's clear that the person is Will Powers. It's not. Are you sure? Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? I object, of course. I mean, I could object. I don't know, like... I don't know what I'll get away with, but we'll see. We keep talking possibilities, but we have yet to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers. Defense is a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We have to consider... But, okay, I'd like to bring our attention to the fact that if we had a detective who knew what the fuck he was doing, we'd have all these questions answered. But we don't have that at all. Maybe we should be putting him on the stand. Allow me to remove your doubt from your mind. The witness continue the testimony. No need to ask twice. Alright, let's nail her. Nail her to the fucking crucifix. She's gonna get put on out front. Time of death, 2:30. Only person I saw go in the studio was Will Powers. No one else went in there. I would have seen them. If no one else went in the studio, it would have to be the Steel Samurai. You may cross-examine that witness. Well, let's do it. So, didn't you leave? Can I check this? Someone cut in through, like, there's gotta be another way in. That's not just the only way to get into this place. They would have had to, okay, so they had to go by the gate to get their picture taken. I fucking don't know. Then they wouldn't have had to go through Studio 2, I guess, but, like, I don't know. There's just a lot of uncertainty. I can't come up with an accurate prediction because I'm just so ill-informed about what actually happened. There was no detective work done. The only person was Will Powers. No one else went in there. What, did you know about the... Can I bring our attention to the assistant? Can I press you on that? What about before you got to the guard station? Even before? Well, everyone was in the employee area. But that was just everyone you saw. There might have been other people. I locked the main gate. Climbed the gate. Not to mention. They had. I would have seen them. Press on that. Are you sure? Well, I'm not trying to badger the witness. The answer... Okay, but... Yeah, okay, that's fine. Anyone going into the studio... I didn't know what Phoenix was gonna say. I'm sorry. That is legitimate badgering of the witness. You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgeworth is livid. Old Windbag sure is balls. Well, you know what I mean. Old Windbag has a way of skipping over important details. For that matter, entirely forgetting them. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. The time of the death. I guess that's the time of death, yeah. But how do you know that? Wait, yeah. Wait. You shouldn't know the time of death. Did you read the autopsy report? Wait. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction. But no, it solidifies the contradiction, but how did she know it was... It's the autopsy report. No, I'm trying to make the connection and say, like, she should have known exactly when she died. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. I don't care. Judge sucks. Press on that. How do you know that? Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted to say. I'm sorry I tried to present you with facts. Let me just continue with speculation. Didn't I just explain? You didn't. I gave donuts to the young detective. And after some rubbish about being a secret pal, he told me everything. Person I saw go into the studio was Will Powers. Okay, so I think I can just press everything. I'm absolutely sure. Nobody suspicious looking past that. Okay. No one else went in there. Oh, I pressed for that already. If they had, I would have seen them. How? Through your little cameras? Are you sure? Oh, I did that one already. That's the one. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I got it mixed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. No one else went in there. How do you know? What about before you got to... Oh, no, I did. You're right. I pressed everything, so there's evidence that there's proof. Okay. No, go back. I'm sorry. Fuck. Shit. Okay. Time before Hammer's death was 2:30. Alright, so one of these little pieces of evidence, I thought that would be it. I thought that would for sure be it. Alright. Card key. Grants entry into Studio 1. He couldn't have gotten in if his card key was still in his bag. Where was he? I don't know where he was. Maybe that's proof. I don't know. If his card key was in his bag, then he wouldn't have been able to get into Studio 1. But, like, I don't know if he killed him and then went back, and that's where they found him. I fucking have no idea. They don't tell me anything. I don't know this. I don't know the case, so I can't make any accusations. Is that might be it? I'll risk it. I think that might be it. Okay. There's willpowers. His key card was in his bag. I hope this is it. I hope this is it. Ah, fuck. I don't... Oh, shit, I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose because I don't know anything about the case. No one else went in there. I would have seen them. Fuck, there's so many things it could be that just... There's so many blanks because I don't know what's happening. Shit. I have no knowledge of anything that went on. I'm just guessing. I hate Dick Gumshoe. I don't know anything. Maybe this? He was just in there for an extra 30 minutes, maybe? I don't think that's gonna be it. Shit. Person I saw go into the studio was Will Powers. I don't know what it could be. I don't know anything about what happened. There's so many things it could be. Fuck. So there's only 4 things I could apply evidence to. Fuck. But you said you left. You said you did all these other things. Alright, no one else went in there. I'm gonna say... I'm gonna make a guess again, because it's all I have left to do. Try it. Okay. This is maybe good. I don't know if this is it. It doesn't feel like that's it. Shit. Guy map to Global Studios. Time of death. Fuck. Could the key card be applicable to one of these other parts of the testimony? The only person I saw go to the studio was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. I think it's this part. I would have seen them. Maybe I'm missing something obvious, but I'm just... The lack of information is just making me consider all these other things. Did he kill him and then go back to return the card key? I don't know. I feel like this would be evidence. Like, this would suffice. He would have needed a card key to get into the studio. But it was in his bag, right? That's... How do I say that, though? I don't know how to say it. I don't know. I'll try it here. That's probably not it. Fuck. Shit. I want to say that. I don't know how to say it. Fuck, I'm gonna lose. I have 2 more chances to do this. I don't know how to say it. Fuck. I pressed everything already. Hang on. Maybe there's... Can I get a hint? Shit. I don't get it. I don't get anything that's happened. And I can't come up with a concise explanation because I'm just ill-informed on the matter. A murder weapon. If they had, I would have seen them. You would have seen them. I guess maybe because they could have come from Studio 2. This is a shot in the fucking dark, but I really don't know what else it could be. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. Fuck! I'm gonna fucking lose. I'm gonna lose. Fuck. I don't know how to say this. I'm gonna lose! I'm gonna fucking lose this game. I have 1 more chance to save this. I don't know. I think it might be this. Maybe I'd press... I don't want to lose. Fuck, I'm gonna lose. I know I'm gonna lose. If I don't get it right, I'm gonna lose. I have 1 more chance. Fuck. I don't know how I could say what I want to say. I don't know the combination of buttons to press to say what I'm trying to get across. And if this is obvious to see maybe, but like, it's just that I don't know so much about what I should know. Like, I should know everything, but I know nothing. And that void of knowledge of this matter is just making me speculate all these things that are probably just really obvious to people who know how this case goes and know everything about it. I know nothing about it. Dick Gumshoe has devoided me of any proper knowledge of this to go into this as a defense attorney. So I'm disadvantaged as shit. It's like I have a handicap. I don't know. I might have even tried this before. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. This might be it. I might be out. Look at this photograph one more time. What? Oh, that was it! This photo was taken by the camera at the gate in front of the studio. I did it. I just guessed. I did it. Whenever anyone passes here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from the ground. Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. You know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. So the computer printed this photo, and the back, it says photo 2. Okay, but like, so that means someone went there before 1 and 2? Actually, I knew that too. And then photo 2, but like that could have been earlier. That could have been before even 1. That could have been him going in. That could have been him going into the studio. Is that I would have never gotten that. I could have just assumed that that was Hammer. Photo 2. So there was a photo before that? The computer only held data from 1 photo that day. Don't you think that's odd? Well, that's just the other guy going in, isn't it? I just assumed it was that. No, it shouldn't, because he had to go to that studio too. How is this anything? What? I would have never fucking gotten this. Yeah, please, actually, I want you to... that's what I want to ask the witness. Shows that not 1 but 2 people went to the studio. Yeah, the murder victim and the murderer. 2 people. There's only data for 1 person. Who could have erased the data? Was it not that guy? How did he get in without a picture of him being taken? What? What the fuck are you going on about? What is happening? The only person I saw it was Will Powers. But the camera was fired twice. Yes. And it was just the guy going to the studio, wasn't it? That's what I thought it was. Is that not it? I don't understand these new... Okay. Edgy boy, help. Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Nobody knows anything about this case! Should we just fucking do over entirely? Nobody knows anything! Edgeworth doesn't even know fucking jack shit. Ah! Somehow you are. What? Whippersnapper? Something the matter? Is she a fucking sleeper agent? What the fuck was that? I just remembered something. Somebody else passed by that gate. Yeah, was it the murder victim? I just assumed it was him going back to get killed. Your testimony, please. Okay, do I still have like 1 health left? Oh god. After I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos, throw out any photos that aren't suspicious. And now I remember the other photo. Miss Oldbag. The first time I've heard of this. You're on my level now, Edgeworth. I only just remembered it. Mr. Wright. Oh, this is exhausting to calculate all the probabilities that could amount from this. I'm in the complete dark here. I'm doing the best I can, but holy shit am I blind to any actual fact in this. I say this was a turn for the unexpected. I kind of expected this. Do I still have 1 health? I don't want to lose. I'm so terrified of losing. Oh no! Fuck! Okay, I gotta play it real safe. Let's just press everything right away. Fuck. Another job? Okay. Press everything. I have to play it safe. I'm sorry. I want to be smart and cool, but I have to play it safe. I have 1 health left. I need to determine what isn't suspicious looking. You tell. By looking at their faces. What? What? That guy, the photo 2, you couldn't even see a face. This is a murder trial. I didn't touch that suspicious looking Will Powers photo, did I? What the fuck are we getting on about? What was the photo? Who was in the photo you erased? A fanboy. What? Steel Samurai fanboys. And he snuck it, so there's another way in! Nothing you said is making sense! You fucking idiot! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose the game because of you! This isn't my fault, Your Honor. This is her just being impossible to deal with. Wait. You just said no one else could get in, you fucking maniac. Oh my god, I'm losing this game because of you, because you just can't get your fucking facts right. You must know there's a drain. Oh my god. So they come into what, the fucking sewers? It leads outside. They come in through the drain. They were freaks. And they're kids, children, whippersnappers. Kids, so I don't... Whatever. The photo you erased was just a kid photo? It was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. What? What? Hang on, wait. So... 2 people passed... Just... I need all my health back for this. This has been ridiculous. She's just a... I don't even have a word for it. Come on. It's not possible for the young boy to wield the samurai spear. He's not that tall. Will Powers is massive. Quite heavy. I didn't pay attention. That's why I erased it. What's going on? I don't know either. The boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Can we call trial off for the day? I want to... Court will take a 5-minute recess. Can I get my health back? Can I get 5 hit points back, at least? I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. We have to do everything over. This is a fucking fallacy. This whole trial is a farce. I should not be about to die from this. No forgetting vital information. It's my fault. The prosecution is doing a bad job, and I'm losing because of it. Fuck. This is ridiculous. Mr. Powers is here. Were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go into the studio. I didn't go into the studio. I was sleeping. Who was in the Steel Samurai outfit? How should I know? It's easy to get into this. It's easy to get into the rehearsal room, so anyone could have nabbed that outfit. Anyone could have walked off with it. You should take better care of that stuff. It's not his property, it's the studio's. Who fucking cares? Where does this leave me? I have no idea. It doesn't look good. Well, it doesn't look like anything. No one can fucking identify what this is. Every case in this game is... Jesus. Okay. You're the only likely suspect. What are we gonna do? We're just gonna hire a competent detective and get the facts so we know what's going on. And the witnesses will have to put a testimony, like, to fucking paper before they can be allowed to change it for 20 times. Oh my god. I can't even quantify this. This is... Gee. You'll sound optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually. How could I be when this is the world I reside in and I'm an attorney? Get this. If I fail this case, it's going to the fucking Supreme Court, because shit, dude. This is unbelievable. The world needs to be a different place now. Because we can't keep having this. Court's reconvening. Edgeworth, do your thing. Prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went into the studio was a 10-year-old kid. The photo might not be hard evidence, but like, what else do you have to fucking go on? No one else could have committed the crime. All verdict of guilty, because that's all I'm good for in this world. Mr. Wright, your thoughts? The defense is, like... How could I agree with that? It's ridiculous. There is another person who could have committed the crime. Interesting. Let's hear what you have in mind. But be aware. Don't accuse the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized. When has this ever been implemented? Before this, you could just accuse anyone of anything and they'd just go to jail. What? Who was this person other than Mr. Powers who could have committed the murder? The kid. I have 1 health. Fuck. If I get this wrong, I'm out. I lose. We've just been presented with this. Oh, fuck. I mean, realistically, it could have been any of these people. But I want to play it safe and just say the grade school boy. Let me think. Fuck. Who was the person, other than Mr. Powers, who could have committed the murder? Look at the court record. Here is the probable culprit. Just anyone who could have fit into that outfit, I guess. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna get it wrong. I know it. Fuck. Who is this person other than Mr. Powers? Like, any of them. I don't want to accuse anyone, but we should at least, like, investigate. I shouldn't be just put on the spot to point fingers at some random guy. We're experiencing redundancies that we should learn from here. I have to play it safe and say the grade school boy because no one... Just say the grade school boy. It was the grade school boy. I don't want to say it was the grade school boy. Why isn't anyone saying anything? Are you seriously suggesting the boy? I didn't want to suggest he did it. I just think we should take him into consideration. Kills veteran act. Is that... I mean, that's not improbable. I don't think it's true either, but, like... Murder... It was a steel samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him? He went in before. Maybe that was a dumb move on my part. Maybe. How about absolutely? I don't know what's going on. I'm out of my fucking element. I'm a real lawyer. This is the movie world. Am I out? Fuck, I died. I died. Fuck. Ah. I died. I see plenty. No, you can't. You can't just... I want to give up. Thanks for joining the stream today, guys. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a good time. We'll see you next week.